There once was a father that was going to set out on a journey. This father has 3 daughters. The father asked each one of his daughters which gift they would like when he returned. The first daughter said, "I want a golden crown that was made from pure gold that no one has ever worn before." The second daughter answered, "I want a crystal mirror so I may see my beautiful face in it all day long." Now it was the third and last daughter who had the most impossible request of a gift yet. The third and youngest daughter replied, "I want a little scarlet flower." The father asked her, "Honey, where will I ever find a little scarlet flower from?" The youngest daughter begged and pleaded for that flower. She said, "Father, if I don't get that flower, I will cry all day and night." The father set out on his journey after he hugged and kissed each of his daughters, reassuring them that he would return with their gifts. The father had no trouble finding the first gift of the golden crown. He continued on his journey. The next day he found the second daughter's request for a crystal mirror. He was having the hardest time finding the third daughter's gift of the scarlet flower. 3 more days into the journey and he had still not found the flower. The father was ready to give up when he saw the sun shining in the most beautiful place he could ever imagine. It was a forest that had a waterfall, and there were flowers everywhere. They were scarlet flowers. When he went to pick the prettiest flower in the forest, he heard a voice say, "You could not pick my flowers." The voice was very mean and dark sounding. The father begged and pleaded for just one flower. The father said, "You have so many flowers here, and I would just want one of your flowers. Please, sir, my daughter will be devastated if I return home without a gift for her." The voice argued and fought with the father for quite some time. Finally, the voice in the forest spoke again. "I will allow you to pick a flower in exchange for something." "What is that?" the father asked. "I want you to bring me one of your daughters. You must bring her to me in 24 hours. The father was very reluctant to agree, but he knew how much the youngest daughter wanted her flower, so he agreed. The father picked the flower and set back out on his journey home. When he arrived, he gave all of his daughters their gifts. They all loved him and thanked him many times with hugs and kisses. Then the father told the 3 girls that he had made the deal with the voice in the forest. He told the girls that there was a monster in the woods that would only let him pick the flower if he promised to bring one of the daughters to live with him in the forest forever. The girls fought and argued about who was going. The older girls said that it was the younger daughter who wanted the flower, so she needed to go. The younger daughter agreed to go and set out for the forest in the morning. As she arrived at the forest, she was nervous. She called out to the monster, "Hello, monster! I am the daughter that the man that picked your flower promised." The monster answered, "Hello! You are more beautiful than I imagined." The daughter asked, "What do you want with me? Are you going to hurt me?" "No, I would never hurt you. I'm just lonely and wanted to find someone to marry." The daughter asked if she could meet or see him. The monster agreed to come out, and he was a handsome prince who she fell deeply in love with. The daughter and the handsome prince went back to the father's house so she could show off to the sisters how sweet and handsome the monster was. All the sisters were jealous of the couple. The couple returned back to the forest to live happily ever after.